Check it out. All that legal stuff. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Security Guard Command. Thank you for tuning in. Today I wanted to just talk a little bit about something that is a bit of a concern. You know, with me, and with quite a few other people that I've talked to in the security industry, and that's rate of pay, especially when it comes to armed. And where I'm from, the average pay for an armed security officer is about 15 bucks an hour. Maybe if you're lucky, you might get 16 or 17, but pretty much the standard is $15 an hour for armed security in my area. I would have to drive at least an hour and a half in heavy traffic just to get to an area that pays 21 an hour. 21 to 23 an hour is about an hour and a half of traffic driving. So actually where I'm at, it would be about 2 hours because I'm a little further out in the hills than most people, but it's just not, it's not where it needs to be. And a big part of this is what we've talked about before in other videos. You know, all of the main security channels, is that these small businesses come in, the security businesses that really don't care about the guards, they don't care about the industry, all they care about is making a quick buck. And so they come in and they'll undercut and they'll underbid every contract they possibly can because the customer likes the lower price. The customer doesn't think about the fact that they're getting low quality guards or even guards that aren't licensed. I mean, I've come across that so many times where the guards just don't even have an exposed carry permit. They don't even have a guard card. And you know, this happened even in San Jose, over at the Westfield Mall a few years back. It was like in 2018 or 2017. It was during the Christmas season, and they had hired some extra guards to help direct traffic out in the parking lot. And some guy was trying to maneuver so that he could let somebody else get into the lane. So he was being a nice guy and he was trying to make room for somebody else to get in the lane. He accidentally runs over one of the traffic cones. And the guard that was standing nearby immediately drew his firearm, pointed it at the driver, and ordered him to get out of the car. And the driver, of course, refused, and I don't blame him. He had his windows cracked slightly so he could talk. The guard maintained his draw on the driver. And eventually the supervisor, the security supervisor came over. The security supervisor started demanding that the guy get out of the car to talk. He says, if you don't step out of the car, I'm gonna smash your window and pull you out. It turned into big, there's a YouTube video on it. In fact, I might link the video down in the description. But when everything got panned out, that guard and the supervisor are both facing criminal charges. The guard that pointed the gun at the driver, turns out he did not have a guard card and he did not have an exposed carry firearms permit. In fact, it was, from what I understand, his first day on the job. So major failure for the security company, major failure for everyone involved that hired this company. And I wouldn't be surprised if the pay rates were really low in that case as well. I know that it went to litigation civilly, and then I don't know about any criminal charges because a lot of the information is really hard to find in that case. But I did manage to find that it went into a court, and then it ended up exiting court and going into a mediation. So there was probably some mediation clause in the contract, and the driver probably agreed to go to mediation and get a settlement of some sort. But anyway, that kind of stuff happens quite a bit, and I've seen it a lot. And you know, it's not cheap to get your armed, your exposed carry firearms permit. You've got to do initially a 16-hour classroom, 2 8-hour days. Then you got to qualify at the range, and all of that costs money. I mean, by the time you're all said and done with fees and everything, you're looking at anywhere from $500 to $800 just to get your exposed carry firearms permit. So you're out $500. Well, now let's do some math here. At 15 bucks an hour, and after you take out taxes, you know, assuming you claim zero, you're looking at you're probably taking home $1,600 or $1,700 a month. on 15 bucks an hour, full time, 40 hours a week. So pay is not that great in my area, and the it's hard to justify, you know, maintaining that permit when you're not getting paid what the job is worth to begin with, let alone your expenses that you have to put out to maintain your license. In my area, the place that I would go to requalify, it cost me 70 bucks each time, and you have to do that twice in a rolling calendar year. So you're out another 140 bucks in a rolling year just to maintain the license. And that's not including being prudent and taking your other classes. That's just the basic armed courses. Take a gunfighter 1 class at the minimum. I mean, get in there and pay. You're going to pay another $200 to $300 most likely to do a gunfighter class, unless you get a special deal. So it costs money, and the compensation is really not where it needs to be in a lot of areas in California. So for me, I had to make a decision when COVID hit. I ended up not working. Places closed up, and I didn't have work. So I had to make a decision because I didn't have income coming in. Everything was strapped. We just had a new child born. So finances were tight, and I had to make a decision to let my exposed carry firearms permit go at that point because I was coming up on qualifications, and I just couldn't scrap the money together to requalify. And it was sad. You know, I didn't want to let it go because I was hoping to get back into a job, an armed position. But, you know, I had to make a decision, and it just wasn't in the cards for me at the time. I do plan on doing it all over again. It's going to cost me a bit of money, but I do plan on going through it all again. And, you know, I don't mind doing the classes again because I enjoy refreshing and relearning things. I tend to read the BSIS security manuals every month or two. I tend to pull it out and read it all over again, just refresh myself. I tend to look for any updates that might be out there or anything that's pending. I just want to bring myself, because I have a desire to better myself as a guard, and it's also kind of disheartening to see a lot of guards out there that I talk to that just don't give a crap. They put in the bare minimum. They don't care to better themselves, or they think that they are the shit, even though they have only done the bare minimum to qualify for anything. They think that they are just the cat's meow, and it's kind of sad to see. So, you know, we're going to change this industry one step at a time. We're going to do it starting with ourselves. We're already doing it. We're trying to better ourselves. We're trying to help others better themselves, getting out this information out there, getting the experiences out there so that people can learn. But, you know, if you're going to be armed, just keep in mind that it does cost money to maintain, and you know, don't settle for a low-paying position. It's already hard for these companies to find guards that are willing to work, that are qualified. So they're putting, you know, unlicensed there, but that's just going to be their fault. It's going to be their demise. So I say let them fail. Let them destroy themselves by operating illegally. But for us, let's stay above reproach. Let's stay above the bar. Let's better ourselves, and let's push through and persevere, because we will win, and we will end up improving this economy, improving this security ecosystem. We're going to improve this. We're going to make it better, and it's just going to take some time, and it's going to take working within ourselves first. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there, guys. It's been heavy on my heart for a while, and I just didn't know quite how to say it until today. I just was really thinking about it, and you know, it is what it is. So currently I'm working an unarmed position, and it's ironic, I'm actually getting paid quite a bit more than an armed position. So I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the opportunities to learn so much in this new position. I feel like just this in the last year alone, I have grown so much, you know, and I've been doing security for going on 17 years now. And hold on, buddy, come here. So it's, you know, I've been doing security for a while, but it's like you're never going to stop learning. So if you think you know it all, no, Some of this, I've talked to people who've been doing security for 30 years. They don't know it all. They'll be the first ones to tell you that they learn stuff every day. So keep on learning, keep on watching these videos that Sean at Security and Investigations Leadership Channel puts out, that Commander Hall puts out. He puts out some great content, you know, especially like with some of the stuff. He shows some of the stuff that's going on in real time. He puts it out a couple hours after it happens. Mike Alvarez, excellent resource for security. Those two are in Florida. Sean is in California. There's another one that just came out, the Certified Security Guard, and I've been watching his videos, and he's got some great things to say. He's got some good info, and I think I'm really watching his channel because I think he has some potential too to really take off and you know, and gain a following. So go check out his channel, check out everyone's channels, and you know, if you really feel like you want to be a better guard, definitely subscribe to all of the channels and watch all the videos. Take the time to watch the older videos as well. And guys, if you're going to watch the videos, please watch them all the way through the end. Let the timer run all the way to the end. That way the algorithms for YouTube give the video a higher rating and suggest it to more people, because when you cut a video short, YouTube assumes that you weren't interested in the video, so they're not going to show that video to other people that are like you. So just watch the video all the way through and let it stop on its own. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all your security friends. Let's get the word out. Let's start changing this industry. Let's make this industry a better place for you, for me, for everybody involved, for the general public who hires us. It's just going to be a win-win for everybody, but we've got to work hard, and we've got to weed out these bad apples that work in this industry. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I will catch you later.